this Gospel of Matthew, Jesus is instructing his disciples, giving them new commandments and giving them the Beatitudes. And then he goes into this idea of where your treasure is, there will your heart be. And I belong to a religious community, and I think our lifestyle is sufficiently different than most people that, I think that you can see in some examples that people put their treasure in other things, in other values. And it is something that can be very freeing, liberating, something that can also be very challenging. I can remember some of the missionaries in my community as I was preparing to go off for my first assignment in Brazil as a seminarian, and they were saying, don't take a lot of stuff. And the novice master would remind us, the bigger the trunk, the dumber the monk. It's, there are just so many different things that when I hear where is your treasure, and I look and I ask myself, what is the treasure? What is it that really motivates me? I can say that I'm different in many respects because I belong to a religious community, but I find such great value in a simple life. That I am not concerned about things. It can be very liberating, but what would the treasure be? It's, one thing it is freeing, but what is the treasure that I would be pursuing? It's not that I'm poor. By no means. I'm not married. I have no children. My bank account doesn't say a whole lot about me other than, I'll live a simple life. But what would the treasure be? And I ask, and then I think of my sister, my cousins, and their families, and you can see that in their cases, they have a treasure that the world, I think, would like also to have. This question is very individual, but I think that we each model to each other what real treasure is. Think about that. Think about people who who have been influential in your life. What treasure is it that they have that you would like to possess? Not in the sense of accumulating things, but the people who I have known who are so merciful, that is a treasure to me that I would like to have. Those who are so welcoming of people is a treasure that I wish to have. Those who acknowledge and serve those who are less fortunate, it is a treasure that I would like to have. It may not be reflected in property, in a bank account, or in possessions, but indeed they are treasures of a kingdom that we all hope to be welcomed into.